It's election night here in Siouxland, and we have the latest numbers on all your top races from the tri-state area.
And we get started tonight with the team coverage from your local election headquarters.
Jordan Furby is in Des Moines at the Hilton Hotel at the state's GOP watch party. Incumbent Governor Kim Reynolds is expected to speak there this evening. We also have a live camera in Sioux Falls where votes are being tallied as we speak. We'll have live numbers from South Dakota throughout this show.
KCAU-9's Rebecca Pryor is at the Hilton Garden Inn here in Sioux City this evening at J.D. Scholten's watch party. He's running for a seat in the U.S. House of Representatives, of course, the District 4 seat, against the incumbent Steve King. And we wanted to get started with Rebecca tonight. What is the atmosphere like tonight there at J.D. Scholten's camp?
Tim and Jenna, I would describe the energy in this room right now as patient anticipation. Not a lot of talk. We have some chatter, but for the most part, people are staring at screens, waiting for these results to come in. I talked to J.D. Scholten just before news time. I showed him our latest polls. We have him at 51%, King at 47%. It would be a huge upset for the longtime incumbent. I asked Scholten what those numbers meant to him.
But at the end of the day, you know, like win or lose, I'm pretty proud of what we've been able to accomplish, and because nobody gave us a shot, and it just shows the hard work, and if you're willing to put in the effort and everything, you'll get rewarded, and we're just hopefully that continues to keep pace.
Scholten attributes that success to getting out and speaking to voters himself. He has trekked a massive 60,000 miles on his campaign trail today. Again, King has won 8 elections in a row. This is a red area, and Scholten, you never know what could happen. But I'm going to toss this over to the other side of the story. We have Jacob Russo at King's camp.
I'm here at the Stony Creek Inn in Sioux City with Representative Steve King. Mr. King, how are you doing tonight?
Really good. It feels good here. We've got so many campaign volunteers and family and friends and supporters. You can hear the energy in the background, and they're looking forward to seeing how this all comes out in the end.
Right, and so this has been considered maybe one of the most competitive races that you've had to have in your time, you know, gunning for the U.S. representative spot. And so has that changed your approach to this race at all, or what's the deal with that?
Well, it's changed the approach a little bit, but our campaign really is about 24/7 service. We're available 24/7. If there's an emergency, we deal with that right away. We want to build the relationships out across this district that allow us to solve problems if they can be solved. And that means that we go out to all 382 towns every year, or at least once. We're to every single town. I have been personally to every town out of all 382, multiple times throughout the 39 counties. We reach out to people, and that builds a network so that it doesn't take a real all-out effort then. My name ID is up there as high as President Trump says, and we built a network and a relationship across the whole congressional district. So what we need to do then is just have enough ads out there that remind them, yes, we are actually not the people that have been described as by this mountain of negative ads and these millions of dollars of dishonesty. Instead, I would look at this and think, I haven't found a single person that knows me that stepped up and been critical.
All right, and I am here in Stony Creek Inn. Again, check back on the rest of our show here at the 10 o'clock, and also continuing coverage on our Facebook page as these elections, as these numbers come through and wrap up these elections. In Sioux City, Jacob Russo, KCAU-9 News.
Appreciate that, Jacob. Congressman King, of course, has been representing Northwest Iowa since 2002. Here's a look at the latest numbers. We have King trailing right now to challenger J.D. Scholten with 48% of the vote, Scholten with 50% of the vote. Not all the precincts reporting.
Also in the race for the District 4 seat, of course, Libertarian Charles Aldrich and Independent Edward Peterson also on the ballot tonight.